Everyday's Saturday Garage. Just wanted to give you a quick update on the bar installation of the Road King. Everything's going real good, about halfway done right now. I had started the tear down, and then just yesterday I received my cable extension kit in the mail. So Hill Country Custom Cycles. These are stainless steel throttle cable, clutch cable, and brake line assembly. I went ahead and opted to just do my own wire splicing. I don't do well with trying to pull pins and stuff like that, so I'd rather take the soldering route instead. So everything's going well. I will keep you updated as things. Okay, just a quick piece of advice to maybe help you with getting the right length of wire you need for your extensions. I used a piece of string and just lay that up against your bars and calculate how far you need coming out of the neck there. Take that and go from the difference between your wire harness and that's going to be what you need for your extension. My extension here I'm putting on is actual 16 inches, and I believe it's going to be perfect. Another thing I found very useful for keeping track of my wires and everything was using multicolored electrical tape and doing bands on the end. Just keep track on a list of what wire is going to what. But it was really useful because your first connection is actually going to be up in the bar, and if you don't keep track, it's going to be hard to remember what's going on down here. So take very good notes. Another thing that's been very useful for me is having a couple of folding tables around, just so as you take your parts off, you can lay them kind of in the order they need to go back on. It's a very good way to stay organized, that way nothing gets messed up. Also, this little pair of, I don't even know what they call these, but you use them for soldering and holding wires. But holding the two wires together and clipping them here to where you can actually hit it with the soldering pin and have free hands to do that, very helpful. You can get them real cheap at Harbor Freight Tool. Okay, everyone, it's very important to figure out the position of your bars for whatever application you're going to use it for. With this Road King, I'm going to want to take on and off that windshield, so I need to position the bars to where it's not going to be a problem where they're too far leaning forward. So everything is just kind of hand tight right now, and I've adjusted them to where I can get the windshield on and off, and the bars feel good and comfy. Okay, I just wanted to cover real quick briefly. When I did order the bars, I saw that the inside measurement said 5.3. The bars that they shipped me were actually 5.12. And I actually had a top cap that would, I don't know, cover more surface area on top of the bar, so I pulled it and put it on top. But looking at it, the very minimum with this 05 Road King that you would want to put in there would probably be the 5.12. Okay, quick update. I got the bars installed. Clutch cable is on and adjusted. Throttle cables are on and adjusted. Brake line is on. Brakes have been bled. I did take a minute to go ahead and polish the chrome. I was able to leave the exhaust on. I just loosened the two bolts on that front head and was able to jockey it around so I could get the bottom two bolts out of the transmission. That way I could get in there and get that clutch cable. Of course, when I was in there, I had grease and dirt on my hands, so figured I'd go ahead and take the time and polish chrome now before I put my bags and seat and everything back in place. Real happy with the bars. I am waiting. I ordered some clamps to hold the cables that'll attach to the bars. Kind of waiting on those in the mail before I can pull it off the stand and take it down the road. Things are looking good. Real happy. Well, I was waiting on my cable clamps to come in. The package showed up today. I thought I'd ordered a pack of 3, and there was only one cable clamp in there. It was for the clutch cable. The clutch cable itself seems pretty stable, so I'm going to leave it as is. I wound up using it for my throttle cables. Took the bike down the road. It rides great, comfy. It's going to improve my riding posture because I sit more upright when I'm riding. I did purchase a brake bleeding kit from Hill Country. I tried using it. It's definitely a two-person thing. If you've got tall apes, you can't really see inside the reservoir, and you definitely need 2 hands when you're holding the hose on the bleeder screw and pushing in on the syringe. So I wound up just gravity bleeding the brakes, and everything worked out just fine. It just took a little bit longer. Here it is with the windshield on after it's been tinted. I think it looks real good. It did hide the spidered spot that was around one of the holes. I think I will leave it on for now. That way the wind doesn't beat me up when I'm riding. Okay, so as of right now, I've invested less than $500. Set of bars, 80 bucks on eBay. Cables, Hill Country Custom Cycles, 350 bucks. Seat was free, but I did add a fender bib for $15. Now I know I said I was going to put some lowering blocks on the rear of this thing. My buddy Easy gave me a set and I thought they'd fit on this thing. But after doing a little research, they will not fit on a Road King that has soft bags. It'll fit on one that has hard bags, but the soft bags are actually tunneled out on the back side, so you cannot shift the lower location of the shock back any further. It would be rubbing on the bag. So I'm gonna have to figure out something to do. I'll probably look into maybe doing an air ride or something on the rear. Well, I'm very happy with the progress that I've made on the Road King. For under $500, done just a few minor things that have really changed the look of the bike, and it does no longer look like your grandpa's Harley. Not really sure what the next mods are going to be, but I'm sure I'm going to do something. So always come back and see us here at the ESG. Thanks for watching.